Oh, there it is. Now, create broadcast. Boom. Now I can tweet it out. Boom. And I can say, tonight at Chaos, or I got it right, goes in all Apple until we can restore some order. How about that?
This guy.
Then I say we.
You're doing the most.
We live. There we go.
Doing the most.
Tweet. Okay, so that should show up as a tweet, right? There it is. I see it. Oh, and then how about that? That's okay, cool. All right, I think
you spelled my name wrong.
Did I do it wrong?
There's no E.
Oh shit! So look, what you do is, can you do the retweet and get straighten it out? You can't do it.
I mean, I'll straighten it out. I can straighten it out for myself.
Or do you want me to just do another tweet on it? What you want me to do?
I mean, yeah, kill it.
Okay, y'all need to break it down, right? I need to break it down. Okay, hold on.
Oh Lord.
Hold on.
And we're live, by the way. I just want you to know.
I know. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we go. Let's pull it back up again. All right, this time we'll tweet it correctly. Correctly. Okay, what I said, this week.
You said tonight.
Oh, tonight. Okay, sorry.
Tonight I go in. I'll get all in on Apple or whatever.
At KH AO SZ
R SDR.
No E?
Yep.
Okay.
No E, bro. Goes all in on Apple. Shouldn't it autocomplete for you? Don't autocomplete?
Not in. I thought it would too, but not in this little box that's popping up here.
That's wild.
Apple.
It goes all in on Apple. ... until we can restore some order.
Until we can restore order. Exclamation mark. We live. Okay.
Live.
Okay. Can you see that one? Is that one correct? Does that one meet your standards?
I don't know. I haven't gotten a notification. Oh, there it is.
Does that meet your standards, sir?
Yes.
Okay. As long as it meets your standards. Okay, good. We got a couple people in the thing. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, now we can start. Let me get the board ready. How many minutes have passed? 3 minutes have passed.
A lot.
Okay, here we go. I am going to press play on the board. Oh, I guess I'll do the little goofy 30-second countdown just to get us on board, right?
It's like 15. Can you do a short countdown?
Nah.
Or does it have to be 30? It has to be 30.
It's whatever they give me. That's what it is. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And we are live. This is the SmartGuyz. Yeah, whatever. This is SmartGuyz Tech Podcast. I'm your boy Big Q, Smart Guy Big Q, Smart Guy Big Q. Joined by can't say little homie. So who is it? Who I'm joined by?
It's your boy. Why is there an echo? It's your boy Keonx in the building.
You probably got some type of tab open on Twitter.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you guess you do. That's where it's coming from. Anyway, what's good, everybody? What's happening? Let me get the chat up here before we get really, really going. But ain't nobody in the chat, right? That's good. But anyway, Keon, I know it's Apple Week. I know you excited. I know you got a bunch of things you want to talk about. I saw some stuff in news that I want to talk about as well. But I know I'm gonna give you the floor because I know it said we was gonna do that. But before we do that, how was your week been?
Well, the first thing I want to talk about is why you weren't following me on Twitter. That's what I want to talk about.
No. I meant to ask you about that because I was checking my Twitter the other day. Now listen, I'm checking my Twitter the other day, and I'm like, it says it follows you, but you're not following. I'm like, what the hell?
I followed you, but you weren't following me. What happened?
We've been following each other for years. I don't know. Maybe that's why sometimes you be like, oh, dude, I said this to you and you didn't even respond. I don't know. But I thought the link was there. I thought the link was there. So I didn't know what was there. Well, we fixed it, but I thought the link was there. I did. So
it's all right. It's all right.
My bad.
Other than that, no, I mean it's been a chill week. Working and Apple and doing more work at the end of the week. So it's been a chill week. I thought I saw something. I saw something that I wanted that I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for.
Really? We're doing that now?
So people can buy it for me.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I wish.
That your boys walked their little policy back. You can still do the OnlyFans thing if you really needed to.
Oh yeah.
The GoFundMe don't work out.
They saw that money train leaving. Like,
right.
Hold up.
So if the GoFundMe don't work out,
I'll start with OnlyFans. I'll start there. Man, that's my first option. I just didn't want to say it on the air. But anyway, how's your week been, Q?
The week has been good, man. I've been enjoying myself because of two things, right? Well, one thing is confusing me, and we'll talk about it sometime at one point in this show because I've been excited about the success of this launch and the Z series phones. I've been excited about it, but I've been noticing something. And I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, and I guess we'll talk about it later. But the people that's buying the phones, man, there's a lot of older people, and I don't know if that's going to put some weird stigma on the Z series. I don't know. Like I said, we'll discuss it. But
I've actually seen two foldable Samsung phones. I can't really tell the difference when they're closed and in the case and all that stuff.
You're right.
Two folds out in public.
Okay.
So, and I'm surprised because like before this year, I didn't see any of them. So
And they were carried by who?
They were younger people.
Oh, they were younger people. Okay.
Yeah. Like my age group.
Most of the stuff that I saw, it was weird because I saw there's been a lot of older gentlemen and older women. I
can see that because like I looked at my mom and she got her font all big, so I guess it's easier when you open it up. It's all big and bright and stuff. But
and then I overheard a customer, a girl, talking to her dad about the phone, and she made a comment, and it just kind of it landed weird with me.
Let's hear this
about it being an old person's phone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have to look in the mirror. You're like, dang, am I old now? Like, what happened?
I don't know. It landed. I felt weird. I felt weird about it. I don't know. And then I looked around, and I was like, "Well, damn, I can't really argue with her because most of the people I sold this phone to, that's who I sold it to, right? I don't know." So that was one thing. But anyway, other than that, it was watching these iPhone pre-orders. Now, I talked to the Apple rep in my store.
I saw you tweet about this. So I got my numbers ready. But go ahead.
I'm glad you do because I knew you would have. I knew you were gonna go out like I was like, you know what? If I push him, he gonna come correct.
Yeah, you think I didn't see that tweet? I was like, oh, word.
Yeah. So now I'm talking to my man. He works he's the Apple guy in our store, right? And so I'm talking to him, and he's like, man, I don't know what's going on, man. Like normally, this iPhone, the pre-orders would be jumping off the page or whatever. And like the whole weekend, we think we got one and it didn't even go through for whatever reason. But this is what he told me. He was like, most Apple people know that this is an iterative year. So a lot of them are going to squat on their iPhone 12s, but you will see what happens on launch day. It's going to be a whole different story. And I was like, well, okay, well, we'll see. But that's why I couldn't wait to get here today to do the SmartGuyz Tech Podcast with my boy Keon, because I know that you're gonna set the record straight.
Josh of course I am. What up, Josh? Josh in the building. Hey man, he's the only person here in the chat squad, so I appreciate you, Josh.
So based on that tweet that I sent out and what you just heard me say, what's your rebuttal, sir?
So I got two rebuttals. One, I was talking to my mom this year, and she was talking, or not this year, but like recently. we were talking about phones and stuff and iPhones, and I was like, yeah, Apple used to do like the S series phone, like you'd have a 6 and a 6S, a 5 and a 5S. And now they just said skip all the S stuff. We just doing numbers like 11, 12, 13, 14. Like let's just keep it going. So this may be considered an S year, whereas some people know, hey, I don't need to buy the phone every year. This is just the like that half step. So that may be why. But the second thing I wanted to talk about,
Here we go.
I did look at some articles, and it said it looks like the iPhone Pro series, the 13 Pros, are doing 30 to 40% better than the 12 Pros were, while the 13 and 13 mini are doing a little bit less. They're not doing as good as the 12 and 12 mini, but the Pros are killing it.
But you know what? That sounds like an Apple stat, because nowhere did we hear actual numbers. We didn't hear no numbers. Now, when I gave you the pre-order numbers a couple weeks ago, did I not give you numbers?
First of all, it doesn't matter about millions or billions or thousands. It's just percentage-wise.
I gave you digits. I gave you an actual number that you could look at.
I gave you those numbers.
Percentages.
What else you need? You got a 15% increase in 50% increase in the Pros.
I don't know, man. I can't understand that type of logic. That's
all I can tell you is you got a 15% increase in the Pros and a 10% decrease in the regular stuff. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Anything else, I ain't got you.
Okay.
Which means though that people are acknowledging the pro life and they're leaving that peasant life behind.
Well, you know why, right? Because there's a clear division this time, right? Because
we're a clear division.
No, that promotion, what y'all calling promotion? That 120 hertz.
You think people are buying a Pro for 120 hertz?
Would you not buy the one that didn't have that feature?
No, because I buy it for the cameras. I need the best camera I can get. And so I gotta get those cameras.
But the cameras now granted, I didn't deep dive. I didn't
You didn't watch the event, Q?
Really? Look, I put the same amount of time into that event as you put into the Samsung event. How about that?
Hey man, that's not fair.
How about that, right? How about them apples, right? So it says macro camera and promotion. Listen, because the little dual camera thing, the little dual camera thing was slick. It was slick though. It was nice. To be able to do that. The camera that can do two things. It can be a macro and it can be I think it's like a
the ultra wide. Yeah, it's ultra wide.
That was slick. That was pretty slick. I like taking pictures of things close up like that. I do. And
I take pictures of people, so that's my thing.
Yeah, but one of the demos I used to do all the time between like the Note 20 Ultra and the S21 Ultra was that close-up shot of stuff and how the S21 Ultra had the camera that the Note 20 didn't have. So yeah, I can appreciate something like that. But yeah, but it was more about codecs. It was about ProRes on the video and this on the audio. I mean on the photo stuff.
You know what's crazy? So I was on Twitter the other day and I saw a tweet that was like, "Hey, photographers, show us like one of the last photos you took with your phone." So I'm scrolling through my phone and I'm seeing like pictures, whatever, of just like random stuff either I need to remember or sending pictures out and stuff like that. But as far as like a picture, like of a landscape or a person or nothing, I scrolled through 3 months of photos and I didn't see one phone picture. I saw some camera photos because sometimes I transfer my camera photos over, but phone picture wise, nothing. Like I pay all this money to have the best cameras, and I don't really use my phone camera.
That's all you talk about. Right.
Hey, man. I got a camera. What am I using my phone for?
Right, but you a special breed because you're a photographer. So most of us don't live life like that. Okay,
So. But it's just like I still gotta have the best camera, even though I'm not gonna use it. I still gotta have it.
You had two pictures in the whole iCloud that was taken with the phone.
It's just far. It's just back. I mean, I don't. Even when I go on like vacation, like when I went to Puerto Rico or Mexico or somewhere, I take my camera with me. So
Look,
it's weird.
I gotta ask because it's just me because I'm not very. I've never had the pleasure of experiencing the iPhone life, but I gotta ask you, I got to.
Yo.
How can Apple feel good about bringing this product to the stage? Like, listen, even in the S years, right? It was always at least one thing, right? It was always at least one thing, right? They brought absolutely jack crap to
whoa. We got a lot of things. We got a lot of things. And speaking of that, I will go through the show.
Oh, here we go.
For the,
Oh,
for the chat squad who's not here, for the audio squad who's going to be listening in the future, if you
okay.
didn't watch the Apple event, I'm going to go through it here for you right now.
Because I definitely need to see it. Because from what everything I've read online and all the social media buzz or lack thereof that I've seen,
here we go.
It's been a terabyte hard drive and 120 hertz refresh on the Pro model.
See, this is the normal people. This is what they hear.
Oh,
this is not the haters. This is what the haters hear.
Oh, okay. Because them circles are running. The hater circles, right?
Apple started off the event with Apple TV stuff. We got new shows. There are shows on Apple TV.
Gotta undo the phone.
So if you like Apple TV, which I do, I actually appreciate it. There's other stuff on there besides Ted Lasso. Because Ted Lasso is like one of the greatest shows out there. They just
is that show the morning show on there? Is that an Apple show?
The morning show is an Apple exclusive show, and it's actually a good show as well. Apple has like 4 good shows. They got like 25 shows, but like 4
I've been watching some of them, and I don't even be realizing the Apple shows until it's over. Because I watch them through my various means.
If you pay attention to them though, you'll see like every computer's a Mac, every phone's an iPhone. Like
right now that I do notice. Yes, I do notice.
Yeah, Ted Lasso, just like Josh said, Ted Lasso is like the best show on TV right now. Then they went to the iPads. Apple
Mini.
Watch. No, they went to Apple Watch first. Apple Watch was a small change. It got bigger. That's it.
Right.
Bigger, new
features. But they didn't even bring that to that. It ain't even here. So we ain't even. Why are we talking about it?
I wanted. I actually really wanted the Apple Watch. Like it got bigger enough for me to be like, man, I want that one. But then they talk about the iPads.
Okay, the
iPad. The new iPad 9 is just a new budget iPad, whatever. It does have like center stage. It does have some other stuff. I don't care. I don't care about any cheap iPads. I'm sorry. They did talk about the iPad Mini, which they finally upgraded. That was like a worthy upgrade. Like they've upgraded that iPad 3 times, 4 times for nothing. This new iPad Mini is actually good. It has a new Pro design. It has the Pencil 2 capabilities. It just looks better. It works better. It has the newest chip in it. Even though the chip is actually underclocked, the A15 chip, that they didn't tell nobody. But it also starts at $500, which is steep. But it is what it is. Then
what's the size on it?
8.3 inches. Bigger screen, bigger, brighter screen.
8.3 inches, $500. I don't know. That's not about right to me.
When the last one was like $400, I was like, it's an increase. It's worth it, I guess, but
maybe because it's better. It's a real iPad now. Yeah,
basically, it is a real iPad, but they kind of creeping out of the mini territory. And it's hard though, because you got the iPad Pro Max, which is like 6.9 inches, and then you got the iPad, which is 9.7. Yeah, but you're kind of creeping.
Those tablets that go past that 10 inches, like even like I love the Samsung, the 12 inches, and then the next one's gonna be 14. I don't like that. So like keep it small, and I'm cool with it.
Oh yeah, like the 13-inch iPad Pro, I would never get because I have a 13-inch MacBook. So why would I get a tablet and then you still have to buy a keyboard? I'm not doing that. Yeah. And then of course the babies. The iPhone 13 line, the Mini, the regular, the Pro, and the Pro Max.
I only talking about the phone that we've been waiting a half hour to hear.
Hey, I had to wait an hour and a half to hear myself.
And you got two lines about the phone.
Anyways, you got the iPhone 13 Mini and regular, which got new cameras, which are the same cameras from the 12 Pro last year. Okay. You got better battery, and you got the colors.
Yeah, and that's in the stores.
And the notch is smaller.
Oh wow!
and the processor is new.
I mean, listen. Look. I don't want nobody to think that I'm being negative about the situation. It's just as a lover of tech. You wait now. I don't really care what they do at Apple.
This is the regular. I'm talking about the regular 13s, not the Pros yet.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let me pull back that statement I was getting ready to make. Okay, because I'm like,
no, I mean you can continue. I just want you to know.
Because I need something. I need you to come with. I mean, I wait all year for the new one, right? And then the new one ain't got nothing, and I'm pissed about that. You
can think of this like an S series line, because then you got the Pros. The Pros come out. You got the new color, which I don't particularly like too much, but I might get it. I don't know yet. You got the new cameras, like new and better cameras. You got cinematic mode, which is great if you do video, if you do serious mobile video. You got ProRes, which is like if you actually do real video.
Mhm.
You've got new processors, you've got better battery life, you've got smaller notch, you've got terabyte of storage, and you've got the ProMotion.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
That's
okay,
it.
that sounds like I mean, that's enough. I guess that's enough of an upgrade. A lot of times I just like, but I guess I might be spoiled a little bit. Because the innovation is always being kind of pushed to the bleeding edge on the other side over here. And maybe all the time it ain't worthwhile. A lot of things we see and they be like, oh my God, that's dope. But then like what real world application am I gonna use that? You know what I mean?
I mean, so like the
you know,
ProRes, I'm never going to use. And one thing I hate about ProRes is that they capped it so the base model iPhone 13 Pro can't do
Mhm.
ProRes 4K
Right.
because I guess it just doesn't have enough storage or something. I don't know. It's lame
I will
because I'm
give
not
Apple.
buying $100 extra for ProRes.
So this is what I'm gonna say. If I have one positive thing to say, I will say this because and it's I never completely step on Apple because they do think about the things that a lot of other people don't think about. So like Samsung a year ago, 2020, I think it was, 8K stuff. The S20 line, they introduced the 8K stuff.
Yeah.
So why you don't give us the ability to shoot this high quality, super high res video, but I ain't got nowhere to store it? So I shoot 2 videos and the damn phone is full, right? At least Apple had the forethought to increase the storage on the thing, right? Because they want to encourage you to use these features, right?
I use cloud. If I'll manage my own storage.
Why
Don't
you
worry
out
about how I'm gonna
shooting?
do it.
Why you out shooting? I mean, because honestly, you ain't shooting the kid's birthday party in 8K. You're not doing
I'm
that.
not.
Okay?
I'm not.
You shooting your YouTube B-roll and things like that.
Let me worry about that. I got it.
Yeah.
I'll do what I need to do. But because we got a lot of comments here about Josh. I love it. I love the comments. He said, first, the iPad's okay, but the mini is dope and kind of overpriced. I feel you there. Apple Watch hurt his feelings. I don't know. I like the Apple Watch. I like that it's bigger and got the rounded screen. It looks kind of cool. He said LiDAR is on both of the 13 Pros. But that's not a new feature, so I didn't say anything about it. The new blue, he likes the lighter blue over the darker blue. See, I haven't seen them in person, which is, and if you didn't know, I haven't pre-ordered anything yet because I haven't seen the colors in person. Light blue, I'm not sure is going to be it. Silver, the white may be it. The black doesn't look black, looks gray, and I'm not getting the gold phone, so I gotta see them in person. But I like the darker shade of blue over the lighter shade of blue. But like I like the green more than the blue. Like, come on, man, Apple. What color was this?
Actually, I think the shade that came out last year, what was it called? The Pacific. What was it called? The blue that you got.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called. I don't remember what kind of blue it was.
Pacific?
I think Pacific wasn't Pacific blue this year.
Yes, I'm saying the 12, right? Whatever came out on the 12.
Yeah, the darker blue, basically.
Yeah, I actually like that, but then this new one, because I'm a Carolina guy, I kind of like that one a little bit more. So you know, what I mean?
I'm not a Carolina guy, Q.
Yeah, I'm just saying I like it. I think it's cool.
I don't know if I could do the light blue. I always do the new colors, but I don't know if I could do the light blue. We'll have to see. And Josh said the only reason he'd do the max, I don't know what he was referring to.
Maybe the storage, the higher storage.
The higher storage is on the regular Pro as well. This year, all the features from the Pro and the Pro Max are the same. Thank God. I did love that. There's no disparity between bigger sizes because I don't want to go to the bigger phone.
I was talking to somebody at work and I was trying to figure out if I don't know if you remember the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G, not the Plus, but the 5G one, the one that was the bigger one and had a ceramic coating on it. And it had the overclock processor.
So it was a completely different phone just because it was 5G?
Yeah, it was it was the first 5G phone they made. It was the first one. And
so they didn't just put like a 5G chip in the 10. They actually made a new phone for 5G.
Because it was actually four S10s that came out. The S10e Plus,
There's the E,
Ultra. No.
Plus and Ultra.
No, it wasn't no Ultra.
So that means 5. Okay. No, 4.
So it was S10e, S10 Plus, and then the S10 5G. Okay, so what's 3? It was 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But like Josh said, it was the Ultra 4Runner. But I was trying to remember if it had the 1 terabyte storage or not. I could not figure it out if it did or not.
So if you get the maxed out iPhone 13 Pro Max, it's $1,600. That including the 1 terabyte. Who is paying? Who needs a terabyte on their phone?
Apparently people do. Apparently there's a need for it.
And I'm guessing that's going to be. I would say that's the older people, but I feel like it's like the 40 to 60-year-old generation.
Nah. It's
No,
the ladies. It's the ladies in your age, bro.
no.
Oh, trust me. I see it at work every single day. You can ask Josh; he can tell you. Those women do not. They don't know nothing about how to handle their storage. They always run out of storage. They have no clue how to do it.
So you're saying 25 to 40-year-old women would get the 1 terabyte more than 40 to 60-year-old like business people.
Absolutely, because I think they get the cloud stuff. They do. They understand it. You know what I mean? But
I'm with Josh, man. The 30-year-olds no iCloud. I don't know if I agree.
I'll tell you, I see these ladies every day, and then again, do the math on it, too, right? What's cheaper to pay for a year of iCloud, even whatever the first tier is? What is it, like $1 or whatever?
Yeah, that's it. $1. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they ain't that bad because even
$1 per month. $1 per month. Yeah, I mean, if you get a terabyte for iCloud versus a terabyte of card storage over a year, you're gonna pay more for the iCloud than just getting storage.
Right. So,
but
for those people, for those guys. Oh, hey, Josh, you're right. You talking about he see them, but he ain't. You damn right. Like why? I mean, I can't. But even I can help him one way. I can tell him that to get a better device.
Samsung.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Those women, they don't. I'm telling you, I see them every day. And then you ask them this question, Keon. You ask them this question. Oh, well, how much storage do you have? Hell, I don't know.
So they just be going in and be like, yo, just give me whatever the most you got.
Swipe. So
Josh, 120 is because you only have to pay $100 more if you get the 512 versus the 1 terabyte. That's what I was comparing it to. Not the base model, of course.
So if it's there, if it's built into the phone, and how much more was it? $100 and some odd dollars, right?
It's $120 a year for the iCloud, but if you go to say if you already have a 512 phone and you're getting the 1 terabyte, it's only $100 more. So that's what I was comparing it to.
Yeah. So I mean, and then hopefully that'll increase your trade-in value. It might not. I doubt it. But
so what Josh did say, I don't know when he said it. He must have said it a while ago. The trade-in values are ridiculously amazing this year. It's awesome.
Good.
You can get $1,000 off your phone for trading in the phone.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful, right?
It's amazing.
I see David Russian has entered the arena. What's up, David? Yep. He's an iPhone guy. So yeah,
David, he dual wheels, doesn't he? Like Microsoft and iPhone.
Yeah. So look overall, I'm just saying. For me,
it's definitely an S year. I would say it's definitely an S year. Yeah. I'll give you that. It wasn't the most exciting year. A lot of the rumors didn't come true, which was was actually hilarious for me. But So what are your raw thoughts?
You know what? I think for what it's worth, the advantage is this, and this is what I had to learn over this past month with the Z series phone and all this, and then with the Apple coming behind it. This is what I learned. I learned that you can be innovative and you can change the game a little bit, and some people will be drawn to that. Did you also have the part of the people who like things exactly the way they are, and they don't like things to be changed too much? Yep. And those people are going to be absolutely fine. And you don't want to rock the boat with those people. You really don't want to mess with them, right? If they all of a sudden changing the size and the shape of the iPhone, most people are going to be pissed off about it. You know what I'm saying? Right?
So first, I'm gonna ask David. David, why do you need a terabyte? I just need you to tell me why you need a terabyte. And then, so while he's typing, I forgot what you were saying. But yeah, Apple. Their main thing is going after the most people they can. They're not trying to get a niche. They're not trying to be known for, this is for photographers or this is for nerds. No, they try to hit everybody they can to make it simple, make it stuff. No, David. David.
Hold on. He do got 2 little ones, and I think got another thing popping off right now too. So he can be taking a lot of pictures, right?
That's what you gotta say, David. You gotta say family pictures, family photos. Yeah. That's what you use the storage for. That's what you use the storage for.
He's a dad, man, family man. I tell you, that's it. He fit in that role now. He's the family man guy.
Photos and videos of the kids.
Yeah,
But I feel like he fits into my 40 to 60-year-old, businessman getting the 1 terabyte. I feel
don't
like
know.
they get it more than the 30 years. I don't know. I'm not in the sales.
I'm telling you, I don't think so, man. I'm telling you, I'm just talking to the people that I talk to. This storage situation with the iPhone it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so weird. Like nobody has no clue how it works. It's like people like you and Josh.
Yeah,
like, I expect y'all to get it, but I'm telling you, like regular customers, the ones that I talk to, at least they have zero clue. None.
but I do kind of. It's weird. It's like a double-edged sword for me because when I do customer service, I kind of like people who get more storage than they need because then they don't have to worry about, oh, I need cloud, oh, I need Google Photos, I don't know how to manage. So yeah, for some people, because I will say that Apple's average intelligence of their customers is lower than say Samsung or Google.
Because I'm gonna tell you that. So the woman is saying, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna get the iPhone," and so she asks my mom, "Which one you think I get?" Because I see Josh is asking her, "Do you want the 64 gig or the 128 gig?" And then he asked her, "Which one do you have now?" And then she was like, "Well, I don't know." Of course, we already been through this cycle before. Then Josh will look at it and say it's a 64 gig, but it's like 98% full. So he's like, "Listen, if I was you, I'd probably look at doing the 128." But she's like, "Oh, but I've had a 64 gig all this time. I think I just want to get the 64 gig." And I'm like, what's going on? What is happening here? What's going on?
Why'd you help him out? He was asking for some help, Q.
No, I'm just standing there watching it. Like, he's the Apple Pro, not me. That's his job.
You could have just been like, hey, apps are getting bigger every day. Hey, you can keep the stuff you got on this phone and just keep adding to it. I don't know. Maybe you want to delete some stuff. Maybe you want to start over. I don't know.
I'm just saying, you at 98% full right now on the same capacity that you getting ready to buy now. What you think is going to be different? That's all I'm saying. What
she said she made it through a whole year with that 64 gig. She can make it through a whole another year with a new 64 gig.
That's crazy. And I watch these conversations on a regular, bro. And it trips
like
me.
I said, Apple's average intelligence of their customers is not high. Which, hey, if you're trying to hit the masses, you got to hit the masses. Got to get the bottom of the barrel and the top of the barrel. Hey.
Yeah. So, but we know you already said previously that you're gonna go get one anyway, just because of the new hotness, and you're gonna get it, right?
Of course.
I spoke to a lot of people; they felt kind of the same way. The thing I'm having a hard time grasping, though, is you guys are saying that, but ain't nobody pre-ordering it. So what's that about?
I just told you the pre-orders are more than last year's. What?
No,
we got 15% higher pre-orders.
You gave me some weird Apple skewed percentages that didn't mean nothing to nobody but you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gave me. I work in a store. I see zero pre-orders. Okay.
If you see a TV that says, "Oh, this TV is 15% cheaper than last year," then you know what that means, Q. So, but yeah, man, yeah. So Josh is right. This is we do have a 15% increase from the Pro since last year, but last year was a bad year. So I mean, even though we got an increase, it's still not going to be like the best pre-order year ever for Apple.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's an S year. Like, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that. So you're going to have a lot of people that are still on the 6s and 7s and 8s that are upgrading, but you're going to have a lot of people with the 11s and 10s, the 11s and 12s. Like, I don't really need this.
I don't doubt that the phone is going to do well. It's just weird. The setup was weird to me, and for me as a tech guy, I was just. You wait all year and you're like, damn, they really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
And then you got all the nerds here listening to rumors that like the Apple Watch is going to be flat, and now it's not flat, and it's not even available now. So it's just like, oh, what am I do? Like, man,
because maybe
rumors ruin things. Leaks and rumors ruin things.
They do. They do. But you know what? I will tell you this though, and maybe it's just me again. Like Dave said, maybe it's my selective,
selective hearing.
But a lot of the stuff that I usually hear leading up to like a Samsung release, they usually nail pretty much every one of those things. And I don't know. Maybe Apple is just better at locking it down, so you don't know what's really happening. I don't know. I remember they got some moles inside Samsung who just tell everything.
I remember with the iPhone, I believe it was the iPhone 4, maybe, or the iPhone 3G. Somebody outside of Apple got their hands on it. They were posting pictures online. This was like years and years ago. Posted pictures online. They tore down the phone. They were like, "This is the battery you're using. This is the camera they're using." So Apple got SWAT to go to their house and break into the person's house to get that phone back and say, "Hey, take the pictures down, website down. Like, we don't do any of that." So like, I didn't know Apple takes their stuff pretty seriously.
And I believe it because you know how the day of Unpacked, as soon as the Unpacked event was over, the second it was over, the minute the thing faded to black, 1,000 YouTube videos of the device pop up online, and I haven't seen no hands-on Apple stuff nowhere. And it's been a couple of days now. Like, what's going on?
I saw one video because some guy he got his phone early, I guess, because the phones are shipping out now.
Okay.
But he just got his phone today. Like, that's how he just took a video and said, "Here's what's in the box. Here's blah blah blah," which everybody knows is nothing special. But yeah, that's what you get. You don't get all the early stuff that you usually get.
Right, because Apple ain't sending them special boxes out to influencers and all that weird stuff that you see Samsung and Apple and OnePlus doing. You know, they send these special boxes.
Now you will get YouTubers probably. I'll say Wednesday. You'll probably see a lot of videos come out like, here's what's in the box. I've had this phone for a day or two. You know, I've been using it. Blah blah blah. Apple maybe
the embargo goes a little further. Maybe it goes to the release day for that versus with Samsung and everybody else is like whenever the thing is announced. It's like whenever the announcement is over, that's when you can do it. Maybe Apple said no.
Well, no, Apple, like I said, I'm thinking Apple's a little bit tighter. Like somebody might have the phone now, but they said don't even talk about it until it's released, until everybody else can get it. Yeah, I got that. Samsung's just like, hey, throw it out there.
Yeah. So as soon as we say it, you can go. You know what I mean? Right?
So, but, yeah, man. Like I said, it's an S year. I'm still excited to get my new phone. I feel like the 12 is old. You know, I've had it for a year.
I know, man. When you hit that 11-month mark, things start feeling old, right? I know.
And my friend said his phone still feels brand new, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I've just been holding this thing for a year.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, the minute I actually got a chance to hold a fold in my hand, a real one. My Note 20 felt like it was like 5 years old. It really did.
It's like, this. So those people out there who keep phones for like 3, 4, 5 years, I don't know.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I could not do it. There's no way.
I barely keep computers over a year, bro. Like, it's hard.
11, 12 months is that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? It's like Josh said it was over. Right. He's the same thing, I guess. As soon as he got a chance to see one, it's like, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Right.
I'm too tempted though.
Listen, so speaking of folds, we'll close the show on this because I think Apple's gonna be fine, and I really can't wait till you get yours. You get the hands on, and you get to kind of show us some of the stuff. And actually, I want to see you, since you're a photographer. I want to see some of the things some of the stuff you was able to create with. I want you to show our people that. That'd be dope, right?
I just told you I don't use my phone to take pictures. Now I'm gonna have to use my phone.
You gonna use this one for that, right? Right.
I guess I got to now. Gotta use some what is it, cinematic mode video and stuff.
Yeah, because you gotta convince me that's worth my money. You know what I'm saying?
People say it didn't look good on the presentation. I was like, I ain't got it in your hands yet. Leave it alone.
Right. Come on, let it be.
Yes, I saw this, and Lady Gentle, is that her name? Or no, the Gentle Takeover.
No,
I was telling her about it, and she was upset. Man, I wish she was here right now.
I know, because you know what she told us, right? You know what she said.
She said she's never buying one. And I was talking to her about this the other day, and she said, don't talk to me. Like,
right.
What?
Right. You know, she said she wasn't going to do it. There was nothing in the world that could happen to make her do it. And not only are we going to look at this right here is coming this year, not only is that coming, guess what else I found out they're doing? They're doing a second one we don't know what it looked like yet. We're thinking it's going to be like a clamshell style one, like a flip style one, but we don't know yet.
I'm still putting my money on not this year. I know the rumor says this year, but rumors we know aren't 100%.
Everybody's saying it's supposed to come out alongside the 6s. I'm just saying, right?
That would be wild.
So listen.
But what's the article, Q? Tell me about the article.
The article is basically what it is that the reason why this is feeling more and more realistic is that people got their hands on Android 12. The Pixel team, right? I think they've been using the Android 12 beta for a couple months now, and then now the Samsung people got it. But anyway, on the Pixel side of things, they found things in the code that are specific for foldable devices, right? So they're ready in the software. That's the first time we see in foldable software or features in the software outside of Samsung in the US about a foldable device, right? So. Right. They're excited about it, right? So they know that it's close, and that kind of stuff. Now we know this is a Samsung built device and all of that kind of stuff now. But this is what I want. This is the question. This is what I really wanted to discuss. For the people who were completely turned off or felt some type of way about this guy, and because of the Samsung logo or whatever the case, I know mostly it was Samsung. That's like I don't want to do it because I don't. But by it being Google and by it not having no One UI, none of this weird stuff going on, it's Google, it's pure, it's Pixel. Is it more attractive?
For me, yeah. For me, yeah, this would get me back to Android. I mean, I'm not doing that,
Okay.
but this would,
Yeah.
if I was on the fence, this would probably knock me off the fence.
Okay. Okay.
But they said that I heard that because the Android 12 beta has been running for 6 months now.
Yeah.
And I think the last couple of updates had like a code name that was like
Mm-hmm.
giant or gargantuan or
Jumbo,
something.
Jumbo
Yeah,
Jack.
Jumbo Jack, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's like it's there. They're definitely working on it. If
Yeah.
that's the least you know, they're working on it. It may not come out this year,
Yeah.
but people are saying it's gonna come
Right.
out this year. But they're definitely working on it. They can't even deny that.
Yeah.
So we got a render here, which I don't know if that's what it's gonna look like because the camera
Well,
placement.
you got one that you want to show? You got one?
No.
that you
I'm looking at the same website you're looking at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the inside camera placement versus the outside screen camera placement don't make
Yeah.
sense. But if it looks
like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, because the camera on the back is on the same. Oh no,
the camera on the front versus the camera on the inside, I don't think that makes sense. But yeah, and then EV Leaks, who has been leaking since I don't know 10, 15 years now. He's actually a good person to listen to. He's saying that the Fold has been worked on for over 2 years, and it's coming out soon.
Yeah,
So
that's what I heard. I think we're gonna see it sooner than you think. You know what I mean? I think you're gonna see it sooner.
I'm putting on my money, not 2021. That's what I'm putting my money on.
The thing that kind of got me really intrigued about it is the fact that it's the same phone. If you look at it, it's the same phone as this. But I'm telling you, but by being a Pixel, it's gonna get received a lot differently. Now you remember how we started the show out today talking about old people, right? And how this phone is taking on this weird connotation about older folks are buying it, right? Boom. I think this right here changes it. I think the older people don't even know what a Pixel is.
I was going to say Pixel would definitely appeal to a certain group.
Yes.
So
it's the same phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not the same phone. It's not the same phone.
It's the same phone. Built by the same people. It's the same phone, right?
This don't have no Samsung on it. That's what we were saying, that Apple will make it foldable when they have like all the apps ready. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Apple will make one, but I think it's 2023 at the earliest.
Yeah.
Earliest.
Oh,
I have
Josh,
Facebook dark mode. What are you talking about?
Josh, you're late with the Facebook dark mode, bro.
Yeah,
like
I got dark mode. I got dark mode on my iPhone, Josh. What are you talking about? Or do I? I don't know. I might not. I don't be on Facebook like that. Facebook annoying.
Yeah.
I got dark mode.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
This is the one thing that just kind of intrigued me, because I just noticed over the last month that if people are equating the fold and the flip with old people, but if Google Pixel does it, and all the young people gonna grab it. So that's why I want to see. I want to see who buys it. That's what I want to see. That's my whole thing.
I just want to see it. So like I said, this would be the most tempting phone for me ever to go back, because every year I have my iPhone. I'm doing iPhone only. I always think, man, I should just buy me like a 5A or a 3A or something.
Yeah.
Something cheap, but still like Pixel, but still not just something to give me a little taste every now and then. But then when I did that week with the Note, and again, it could be Samsung because I don't normally rock Samsung devices. I was like, I don't know. It could have been a lot of things. But,
I don't know, man. From what I've seen from Android 12, not the Samsung version, because I haven't really. Well, I've seen that too. I just think that the version that's on the Pixels right now is actually really, really, really dope. I mean, some of the color scheme stuff, I'm not really feeling that whole autumn brownish, beigeish, all that weird stuff. But that's why when it comes to One UI, I know we'll get a chance to pretty much bastardize the hell out of it, and change it to whatever color we want to, right? So it'll be okay.
What do you think would be the? Because that's an easy answer. I was gonna say, what do you think would be the better phone? Purely by specs, Samsung definitely be the better phone.
I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know what they. I mean, I'm pretty sure since Samsung is building it, they're gonna not make it spec for spec better than the one that they selling. I'm saying, right?
I don't think Samsung's gonna touch this one.
Oh no, they definitely building it. They building it. That's theirs.
I don't know. I don't know. I know they helped out with the watch, or we helped you guys out with the watch.
This is the payback. So they helped us with the watch, and we helping them with this. That's coming to a circle. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I don't know. I hope whatever they do though, it doesn't have like the obvious Samsung
Oh no, I think looking at it, and as far as looking at the software on it, you ain't gonna see nothing that resembles Samsung.
Right. I think they're gonna Samsung will help.
Samsung, it's gonna be the hardware.
I think they'll do the hardware. Yeah, hardware, yes. Definitely.
And I'm tell you what's gonna sell it. That hinge. When you see the hinge, you're gonna be like, oh shit, that's the
Yeah, Samsung been working on their hinge for like 3 years, so they already got that. You know, they got the screens, they got the ProMotion or not ProMotion.
Oh yeah,
just 120 hertz. I don't know if you call it anything.
Yeah. Now they got
you have the So I mean, y'all can help out with the hardware.
The hinge is gonna give it away. The hinge is gonna give it away all day. You know what I'm saying? But they're not using Samsung cameras or nothing like that either. So that's all.
Google have their own cameras. They use Sony cameras, but they have their own software. That's the special thing. That Google software mixed with them Sony cameras.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's gonna be cool, and I'm excited for it. I'm actually excited for this fall because now, like I said, Samsung's still got that one card left they got to play. But now that I'm seeing what Apple is doing, and the Pixel 6 still seem like it's going to be the overall champion this fall. To me, that's just what I'm thinking about.
So that's another phone I need to see in person because
all
the videos and all the cases that I've seen and all the pictures of the camera hump, I don't like it. I just don't like it. So I
just gotta see what they do with these cameras, because I mean I've read different things and seen different specs, but if the camera, because that's one thing that was good in the beginning with the Pixels, and then it kind of started getting a little weird. It did
fall off. The 4 and 5 kind of fell off.
Yeah. Got a little weird.
It was crazy because of how far ahead the Pixel 1 and 2 and 3 were.
Yes.
And then for the 4 and 5 to just like drop.
Yeah. It got a little strange. So apparently this is supposed to be a new thing, and of course this new high res, beautiful screen, and 120 hertz and all that. So it's going to be a contender. It's going to be a player. It's going to actually make a lot more noise than what we've seen Pixels do in the past. You think they're going to start
reaching out to people, not like reaching out, but start hitting people that aren't nerds and that aren't the young techie crowd? You think it's going to start getting?
I think it will. Because I think the way it's going to be positioned, it's going to get positioned in there with your Samsung Ultra, your Apple Pro Max, right, and your Pixel Pro. They're going to lump them together, and that's what people are going to be looking at, right?
And I guess for a high-end phones, really, but high-end Android, you only have OnePlus, Pixel, and Samsung, right? Because like Motorola doesn't do high-end.
No.
And then like the other brands like Blue and Xiaomi, at least for America, they don't do high-end.
Right. Nah, you ain't gonna see that. Now if that Xiaomi's that Mi 11 was in the mix, I don't know. But then again, people are kind of scared of stuff they don't understand.
I'm gonna say that. First of all, people can't say the name right, so all those. Where did you used to work? Harrisburg.
Gastonia.
All them Gastonia people ain't buying. I'm not saying nothing about nobody. I'm just saying Gastonia people ain't gonna buy that Xiaomi phone.
What's the Xiaomi? The Xiaomi? The Hui. Remember the Hui? You remember the Hui?
Hui. They're like, bro, you don't want that.
Right?
Go ahead and get you a Samsung. Stop playing around, bro. Get you the LG or the HTC.
I know. They still look for the LG to this day. They still look for it.
They didn't get the memo.
Best Buy into the LG displays down yet.
They still selling LG phones like the G8 or whatever?
They're not selling them. They just haven't taken the displays down. So people still be looking at them.
Wait, what happened to that big redesign? When did that happen for Best Buy?
What's happening now? It's happening now. So the stores are just now starting to kind of hit the end of that and starting to open back up. So yeah, they
are the Best Buy stores not open?
Well, they've been open. They're doing like curbside, and some stores like.
No, I'm like inside. Like, can I walk inside? Because I've been meaning to walk inside.
Some of them you can. Some of them you can. Like Gastonia you can't. But like Concord Mills you can. And then
what about Northlake? Because I'm gonna go to the Apple Store.
But they almost done though. They about to open up. Yeah. So yeah.
I need to go to the Apple Store, check out these colors. So I'm like,
the store's all black and sleek looking, and it's pretty dope. I kind of like what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's pretty nice. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Midtown, Wood.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the show for this week, man. Again, I know you was excited for we finally seen the Apple stuff, and I know how much of the Apple stuff you buying? You buying everything?
No, I'm just buying and watching the phone. I already have my iPad here.
I
already have Apple TV.
Okay.
I really like the iPad minis, but I've never been able to really use one because it's it's not the right size for me. It's too close to my phone, not big enough.
Right. Not big enough, right? Yeah, a little too small, but not big enough, right? I got you.
Exactly. So I will definitely recommend the mini because it looks dope.
Right.
It's also a bit pricey though for a mini.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it does look dope.
So for next week, and I don't know, because I hate really doing this because it's just so, and I hate being pulled along with this weird thing. But next weekend, I think we're gonna dive into it a little bit. Is because first we thought we was putting the note to bed, but now rumors suggest that those demise.
I've been seeing some headlines. I have been seeing some headlines.
So I don't know. I think we'll take a look at it and see what's going on with it. And the thing is, I was like, if they bring the note back at this point, now they don't put the fold on me, and I don't. And like,
that's my question. Is like, if they make the perfect note, and you got the fold 3, which one are you choosing? Perfect note. Perfect note. Everything that the fold has in a note.
That's at that point, I mean, like, because I'm used to the form factor of the fold now, and I even when I pick up my old phones and play with them, they don't feel right, like a regular candy bar phone like this.
But that pen. What you gonna do with that pen?
And speaking of pen, before we go, let me tell you something. I thought I was gonna be okay because I know I'm a note guy.
Did you get your pen?
I haven't got it yet. Remember I said I was gonna hold
got hers.
Yeah, I said I was gonna hold off for a few minutes. Boy, let me tell you, the withdrawal is serious business right now, and I don't have nothing that works on the phone. None of my pens work on it, and all the pens are back ordered everywhere. And dude, like I am like losing.
I got one day one.
I should have. So now, but Samsung just started a sale thing this week, and actually that I can get the Pen Pro for $66. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and shoot for that.
So my mom got whichever the bigger pen is. Is that the Pro?
Pro, yeah, that's the Pro.
So she got the Pro. I haven't seen her use it yet, but that thing is big. That thing is big. It's bigger than the phone, which is stupid. It comes with a case, and I thought the case you could magnetically put it on the phone or something. No, just a case. I was like, all right. So you really got to carry two things. There's no way around it. Especially with the Pro.
And that pen is big. That's right. I'm saying, so like the whole clip on the shirt thing is what I'm thinking about. But like when I'm not at work, I'm not going to have it with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not carrying it like just to go to to like hang out at your house. I'm not going to bring it with me. You know what I'm saying?
Especially because you got to watch, because you got to make sure you don't put it like in your back pocket, sit down, you may crack it or something. You got to be careful with that.
No. Yeah, I can see taking it to work every day.
Yeah, work. You can have a pen holder in your shirt.
Yeah, but other than that, I can't really see taking it. But I realized that I need it in my life. I can't live without it. I got to have it. So
I still say get the smaller pen, but if they don't have it in sale, then they don't have it in sale.
Right. Well, I mean, I figure what other ones on sale too, but I figure if I'm saving almost $22 on the Pro, because that one is normally like $100, and they said I'm gonna get it for $66, and versus the other one that was $50 or $50, and the sale on that one's only $45.
So with your note, and I know you did, but with your note, did you actually use like the button to like take a picture of the camera or to have the menu pop up and stuff like that?
I didn't use it for the camera stuff, but I used it for like doing PowerPoint presentations in Dex mode when I would do the presentations at work and stuff like that. And I used it for controlling my Spotify and all that. But you can do that from the watch. You don't really need to have. If you got a watch, you really don't. You can still do all that stuff. So
I'm just saying, if I had a phone, I'd get the regular pen. If I was a note guy.
Yeah. I need something. I know I need something. I got to get something. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got to figure out which one I'm getting because I need something. I ain't gonna make it through these next 11 months without it. So I know I need to get stuff.
Yo, trade your Tom Ford case, and I'll get you my mom's pen. There you go.
What, this Tom Ford case is worth $30? I'm saying
Tom Brown case.
I mean Tom Brown, but it's fake though. But it catch me all the time.
Brown?
No, come on, I can't afford no Tom Brown, bro.
Oh my god. I thought you got like an official Tom Brown case.
Yeah, but you saw my pictures and stuff, right? It looked good, right? It looks great.
It looks good.
Yeah, and people always ask
fake
me about
stuff. Q. I expect better from you.
It is fake. It's all hell. It is definitely fake. So it is what it is. But I'm the only one who knows.
Josh, get your mans.
It's been cool, man. Josh, definitely like you and Dave coming through to holler at us, man. Definitely appreciate that. Keon, show was great. I gave you 80% of the show.
I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
sometimes it's 50-50, sometimes it's 80-20. You gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how relationships work, guys.
You know what I mean? But that's all I got. Since it was Apple Day, I ain't really had nothing to bring to the table. So that's all I got. What you got?
That's good. No, I had some other stuff. I think it's in the pipeline, but we can talk about it in the future. In the future shows, because we definitely coming back next week, rocking and killing it.
Episode
Cat
30
Squad.
Episode 30 for the season. Yeah.
Oh man, you didn't even. We could have did something big. Could have cracked the bottle or something. Well, we got Chat Squad. The girls aren't here. One's on vacation, one's working. But we had the fellas in the building. Appreciate the fellas coming back.
The fellas came out this week, right?
Yes, sir. So y'all come back next week. We'll be here. Follow us on Twitter. That's the only place I really care about you following me.
I'm actually following you now. I'm actually following you.
Yeah, thank you. I was feeling hurt when I saw the notifications. I was like, what?
I've been following you
this man for days.
Yeah. All right, but we good now. All right, that's gonna do it for us. We'll catch y'all next week. Y'all, we out. Peace.